Turn it up, let it start. From block to block, we snatching hearts and jacking marks. And the
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Morning Toke. My name is Eddie Law. Today is September 22nd. Not a whole lot to talk about, but I want to hit on a couple things for the weekend. We had what's it called, for UFC Japan, Mizuto Hirota. I don't know how to say it exactly, to be honest with you, but he missed weight, I think, by 4 pounds, because the featherweight limit is technically 146. You get that 1 pound non-title fight allotment or whatever, and he missed it. He came in at 150. He missed it badly. So not only that, but walking to the scale, he needed help, and getting off the scale, he needed help. He bowed to the crowd, and he had trouble getting back up. I mean, how many times we have to see something like as fucking sad as that in order to and have fighters miss weight and all that stuff too, but how many times we gotta see that and see something, stuff like this happening before we do something about this weight, these weight classes, man. This is getting fucking ridiculous. We gotta do some shit, or they gotta do some shit about this. Add more weight classes. I don't know if you could do what CSEC does, like all around, like Nevada and everybody else, to actually do all this shit and get it all over with, right? So, I mean, we gotta get some shit done. Otherwise we're gonna get someone, dying during the weight cut, fucking Renan Barao, fucking knock himself out in a fucking tub. RDA thinks he was dying. Cyborg was clearly dying. Miesha Tate had there's a video of Miesha Tate having the awful weight cut. Overall, it's just a fucked up thing to do. So I'm hoping that at least you don't need like 10 more weight classes. Just a couple more here and there to at least help the problem a little bit, help solve it a little bit at least. But anyway. So that's one thing. So he's been pulled from the card. Jeff Nowitzki was there to fucking catch him. All right, the USADA guy caught you. Had to go over and grab you by an arm so you don't, totally eat shit on the ground. Like, dude, wake up call. Stop doing that shit. So anyway, so he's out. He's off that card, which means Charles Rose is off that card as well, I believe. And so we're kind of back to, I think, a 5-fight main card, I want to say. And of course, still headlined by OSP against Yushin Okami. Supposed to be Shogun Hua, but Shogun with the knee injury. It's pretty shitty circumstance. But regardless, that's one thing right there. And the other one, everyone's giving Edmond, however you say his last name, Ronda Rousey's head coach Edmond, a shitload of shit about him wanting Ronda to fight Cyborg, and it's fucking hilarious because it's just like. Yeah, well, yeah, dude. Like, why the fuck would anyone agree with what you're saying? Miesha Tate was saying she felt bad. Like, even she doesn't want to see Ronda Rousey getting destroyed by Cyborg. There's no reason for it. There really is no reason for it. So I don't understand what the fuck's going on with that shit. It's I don't know. It's some completely unnecessary stuff, to be honest with you. And there was something else I wanted to grab on here. Oh yes, probably my favorite thing this week. Okay. If you guys remember back at the, was it one of those like press conferences where it's, the UFC started using those stupid catchphrases, like the time is now, or, going big, or something, whatever the fuck they were, okay? It was one of those pressers, and Jeremy Stevens was there. Conor McGregor was also there, and I forgot who he was supposed to fight. I think he was supposed to fight Aldo or whatever. He was supposed to fight somebody, right? And Jeremy Stevens was talking about, or I think Conor McGregor was like, who else puts people down, knocks them dead, and all that shit. And Jeremy Stevens is like, me right here, this guy, when I hit people, they don't get back up. I don't TKO people. I not straight knock them out. One shot. Blah, blah, bunch of shit. And then Conor McGregor turns around and he goes, who the fuck is that guy? Right? You guys remember that shit? Okay. Took him about a year, but Jeremy Stevens finally got his ass back. If you guys didn't catch, Jeremy Stevens defeated Gilbert Melendez by pretty fucking dominant, fucking unanimous decision. In this last card at 215, yeah, UFC 215, And guess we got a picture with good old Jeremy Stevens after the fight. Yeah, none other than Conor McGregor's mother. Yeah, I don't know what she was doing in Vegas, but she was there to take a picture with Jeremy Stevens. And of course, Jeremy Stevens fucking posts it on Twitter and Instagram, wherever else, saying, yeah, your mother knows who I am, motherfucker. Like, oh shit. Ah, shit. If you guys, the first thing I thought of was Delonte West. If you guys don't know the story, LeBron James was drafted number 1 in 2003 by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And, it was his team from the get-go. Years later, a couple, like 3-4 years later, 4 years later or so, they gave him a team finally that could win, right? And one of those guys on that team was Delonte West, or at least help him somewhat win. One of the guys on that team was Delonte West. This dude has, like, a history of mental issues and whatnot, but he's also got a history of being a complete fucking douche. So, anyway, the rumor was, and it was never confirmed by anybody, obviously because it's embarrassing, but it also was never denied by anybody. And word from out of the locker room by reporters was that the players were talking about it with each other, right? It was that Delonte West was setting up tents there with LeBron James' mom. They were banging and shit, doing all that. He was basically, all up in LeBron's mom. So first thing I thought of it when I saw this shit was, oh shit, he's gonna Delonte West Conor's mom. Damn. Like, if Jeremy Stevens wasn't married, it'd be a juicy fucking story to run with. But you should definitely run with it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, only because, look, if Stevens really wants to get that fight, like, he could use this, depending on how much Conor McGregor gives a fuck. Okay? But that shit's hilarious. Okay? I got a good fucking laugh out of that. I've seen that picture. Conor McGregor's mother there with Jeremy Stevens. Funny as shit. That being said, don't fucking write articles about this shit. You know who's number 1 on there? Those MMA import motherfuckers. Those guys are immediately on that shit. Hey, clickbait if you want to, but don't get mad when people call you a clickbait site. No better than a tabloid. That's literally what they call it, the MMA import and all those guys. So they call BJPen.com that too. So I can't. All they did was take BJPen.com's blueprint basically. But yeah, definitely hilarious shit. Yeah, but everyone ran with it. Even MMA Fighting has a fucking article up on that shit too. It's like, it's the stupid shit. But no one used the headline, Jeremy Stevens claps back a year later. Someone should have used that shit. That'd have been funny as fuck. Anyway, so that shit was hilarious. That was something to talk about for sure. So tonight, UFC Japan. Again, Yushin Okami against OSP. A couple good fights on there. I mean, especially the Claudia Gadelha against Jessica Andrade fight. It's going to be sick. Why it's on a card in Japan, I don't know. But it's going to be a good fight, I think. Both girls are just killers. So it should be a good one. What else we got for you today? Not a lot going on right now. Life's kind of quiet. So, and I like it that way, to be honest with you. The more I think about it, the more I like the quiet. I had a friend who used to do these... used to be bigger in podcasting than obviously than I am. Clearly, like, he had, his podcast had thousands of followers, and out of nowhere one day he quit, and he was telling me like, "Oh, dude, I'm just tired of this shit." Like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't really mind the work. I enjoy doing the work. I have fun with it. It's something I do for fun. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, but that's other shit that's more fun, like, that I'd rather do. And he was telling me this shit, and I was like, wow. And it was really weird because there's been a lot of podcasts have been, podcasts and websites have been like shutting down or just stopping like altogether. You know what I mean? And like, this is one site, MMA Math, my cage side press homies were talking about, and I hadn't realized that it went down. Apparently, it's done. It's over. And it's always weird to see that shit because you wonder, like, if you'll ever get, if you'll ever do that. Like, I wonder if I'll ever do that. If I'll ever, stop doing this, the podcasting and all this shit. And I'm sure I will one day. Because you don't make money off of this unless you get hundreds of thousands of, followers, millions of followers, and hundreds of thousands of views and listens and all sorts of shit. And if you do, great, yeah, whatever you did to get there, whether or not it was legit or shady or whatever the fuck, however you did it, hey, I can't knock the hustle, man. You got there. Good for you. The way that a lot of people want to do it, though, is, organically. That takes a long time. So it's just weird. I wonder when and if and when I'll ever get tired of this shit. Because I'm not right now at all. I'm enjoying the fuck out of this. And I'm going to keep doing it as long as I enjoy it. But it makes you wonder, like, oh man, will I ever get there? Almost like when fighters or, professional athletes start thinking about retirement. And, everyone says, if you're thinking about retirement, you should just do it. And it's like, damn. That's, damn. It's true. I don't think that, this is not as serious. This isn't my livelihood at all. This is what I do for fun on the side. So, it's kind of crazy to even think about that. But don't worry, I'm not actually thinking about stopping this shit. I got a long time left in me to be able to do this, so I'm gonna keep it up. This is weird. And if someone can explain this to me on Twitter, on Twitter at elaw31, ELAW31, please explain it. So somebody hacked a bunch of anti-fascists, whatever the fuck, groups, and a bunch of like liberal groups, and they hacked or doxed them and got their personal information, phone numbers, addresses, Facebook pages, everything, and posted that shit up online. And it's like every time someone takes it down, somebody, a Trump supporter pops it back up. That's literally what they were being called. Trump supporters are doing this shit. I don't know for sure. That's why I'm asking you guys. If anyone knows what the fuck this actually means, hit me up, because I don't fucking get it. But from what I understand is that a lot of people are trying to give this information to the FBI so they can find a bunch of the people that they allege instigated problems at protests and shit. So I don't know. It's kind of cool to see if it's really being used that way and not using a harassment kind of way. Like, if you're gonna use it, because phone numbers and emails and shit, if you're gonna use it, just call people and cuss them out or go to their homes and fucking harass them, that's fucked up. Like, don't do that shit. But if someone can explain to me exactly how the fuck they did this shit and why it's like a big huge deal for Trump supporters, let me know. Because it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of crazy. And then all these like fucking healthcare bills, man, I can't even keep up anymore. Like, every other day is a new healthcare bill. It's about to fuck the world up. And so I decided to read up on this last one. Governor Bill something or other put up a new bill, and it looks fucked up. All right, from a limited understanding of how this shit works, it looks fucked up. Like, it does look like millions of people are gonna get screwed out of this whole thing. And people are like this. I don't understand. People know how insurance works. Okay. But people are saying, like, I want insurance for my family. I don't give a fuck about your family. It's literally what people are saying. Like, fuck your family. It's all, but I only care about mine. Fair enough. But do you know how insurance works, motherfucker? Insurance works, and someone correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong, okay? But from my limited understanding of insurance, it's a massive pool of money that everyone pays into, and if someone needs something, they pull money from that. Right? I believe that's what it is. If I'm wrong, let me know. I have no problem, admitting I did zero research before I said this shit. So definitely hit me up and let me know if I'm wrong. And if I'm, if you support that, you support those healthcare bills. I like having discussions. Let me know why. To me, it's about the greater. I don't know. I like the greater good aspect of things, and it probably is because I have no kids and I'm not married and shit. I wonder if I'd have a different opinion if I had kids and a family of my own. But, like, the greater good, I think, is should be what we were aiming for, right? And I think a lot of that has to do, obviously, with my present situation where, again, I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't have shit. So maybe someone that does have kids has a completely different view and, and a reason for supporting some of these healthcare bills that are basically telling, like, 30 million people to go fuck themselves. So I don't know. I'd like to know because I'm admittedly uneducated on it. I really am, and I'll be honest with you. I don't have a lot of time to like do research and shit on this stuff except for on the weekends. So if you guys let me know, hit me up. I can't think of anything else to do. So I may release a very quick, almost like a pick'em show with my friend Grace. If you guys listen to Grace's podcast. She's a 10-year-old, very opinionated, likes to ask a lot of questions and talk a lot and all that. and she likes to watch fights. The reason I know her is she's a daughter of one of my friends, and so she's my roommate's daughter. Yeah. So she she likes watching fights and stuff, and the way she picks fighters is hilarious. And it reminds you of how very little kids know. Like, they don't know very much. They don't understand the world the way we do. They're not worried about PC and all sorts of shit. So yeah, that's it's always fun. Anyway, yeah. So we may release one of those today, depending on time and all that. I got a lot to do today. So, all right, guys. Hey, look, appreciate everyone supporting the podcast. You guys do the shit. Please hit up spicespros.com if you want to order yourself some stuff. They got Mexican candy seasonings, all the good shit, man. For a good barbecue this weekend, shit, for sure go hit that up and order some seasonings for your meat, your chicken, all that stuff. And follow them on Twitter at SpicesPros. I think they're on Instagram too, at Spices_pros. I want to say, but definitely spicespros.com. New giveaway is going to be announced here in the next couple weeks, probably before UFC. No, probably the next month or so for UFC 217. Not 16, but 17. So definitely stick around for that. Yeah, and there'll be a couple of these cool giveaways that they're going to be sponsoring, and then, of course, always supporting the Crossbones MMA team. Appreciate those guys for sure. Go to repcrossbonesmma.com. They got the newest shit too. They got some fire shit coming out soon. I mean, if you've seen the new design hats, if you follow those guys on Instagram or on Snapchat and all that, they have some fire coming out. For sure, get ready to order some fucking sick shit. And when you do, please go to repcrossbonesmma.com and look, you get yourself some good shit, and definitely you support us. So really appreciate that, guys. Definitely. Again, huge shout out to every single one of you guys that watches and listens and all that. Please make sure to subscribe, like the videos, and share with your friends, especially people that are MMA fans. But even if they're not, and they just want to get into MMA in a fun way, and they don't understand it, but they want to have a good laugh with it and shit. Just share and let them know. Hey, subscribe to these guys. See what's up. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night, depending on where you are, and we'll catch you guys later.